We're going to start this practice with a restorative heart opener. So go ahead and place your one block horizontal, and that'll go right underneath the shoulder blades, and the other one vertical, and that's where you'll rest your head. You're going to come around to sit on your bum. Just make sure the block is right underneath your shoulder blade, so not too low, not too high. And then rest your head, the back of your head, onto that upper block. Go ahead and let your legs fall out straight in front of you. You should feel that your heart is being pushed up towards the ceiling. Another option is to bring both bottoms of the feet together and allow your knees to fall out to the sides in a bound angle. Let your hands fall down, palms facing up, and breathe. This may be the first time you took a deep breath today. So inhaling through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, belly. And continue this 3-part breath or Dirga breath throughout this restorative pose. Starting to settle in. Calming down. And releasing any tension in your shoulders, your neck, your hips, your back. Inhale through the belly, ribs, the chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Starting to deepen the breath now, beginning to reawaken. Wiggle the fingertips. Bring the knees back together and safely and softly come to roll off the blocks. Place them on the side of your mat and come over to all 4 tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, knees hip-width distance or a little bit bigger than that. Just simply start to swing your hips from left to right. So almost as if you had a big towel. You're just swaying that towel from left to right. Toes can be tucked or the tops of your feet can be hitting the mat. And starting to swing your hips around, bringing your bum towards your heels. Swinging in one direction. Incorporating your breath. And always switching the direction when you're ready. Last time. Go ahead, widen those knees. Bring your big toes to touch. Your butt comes towards your heels, child's pose. Allow your hands to come out, up overhead, fingertips towards the top edge of your mat. Really stretching here, getting some nice length in the body. Breathing into the back body now, lower back, middle back, upper back. Exhaling, upper back, middle back, lower back. Coming back up. Bring yourself back to all fours, tabletop position as we start our cat-cow. Inhaling, drop in the belly, raise the heart into cow. Exhaling, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone into mad cat. Continue to follow your own breath pattern. Coming back to tabletop. Take your right leg and step it forward into a low lunge. Left knee is still on the mat. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Sink down into that left hip, crescent lunge. Push down into the front foot. Knees over the ankle, thighs parallel to the floor, and breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Bring your hands down. Right hand crosses over the leg, so both hands are in front of that foot. Heel toe that foot out to the side. Bring your blocks over. Place them underneath your shoulders or a little bit above. Place your hands on the blocks. Coming down onto your forearms on the blocks for a hip opener or lizard pose. Breathe here. Sink down into the left hip as well. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Sinking down more into that left hip. Opening up the right hip as well. Breathe, relax, soften. Bring the hands back. Remove the blocks from the mat. Go ahead and step back to all fours. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Here's your first downward facing dog. So just pedal the legs, bending one knee then the other. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And coming forward again, down to all fours. Go ahead and step that left foot forward this time into a low lunge. Right knee's on the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Sink that right hip down. Left knee over the left ankle. Thigh parallel to the floor. Get nice and tall in the spine. Reach, reach, reach towards the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Moving on to lizard. Grab your blocks. Place them on the inside of that left foot. Hands on the inside of the left foot. Heel toe that left foot out to the side of the mat. Allow your hands to come down to the blocks or your forearms. Sink down into the hips to open. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling, releasing those blocks once again. And transitioning back to all fours, tucking those toes back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Coming back down to all fours. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist, right ankle towards the left wrist. So almost that shin is almost parallel to the floor. Tuck a block underneath that right hip. Left leg goes straight back into pigeon pose. You can bring a block underneath that head to rest. Sink that left hip down. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth to surrender and soften in the hips. Transitioning back up, removing the block if you've tucked it underneath the right hip, tucking the back toes, and coming back to downward facing dog. And it's okay to transition back to all fours and then to downward facing dog here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and come back to all fours, switching to the left leg. So left knee comes towards the left wrist, shins trying to get parallel to the front of the mat, left ankle making its way towards the right wrist. Tuck a block underneath the left hip. Rest your head on a block. Right leg is straight behind you, toes tucked. And breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Opening up those hips, softening with every exhale. Transition back up, untuck the block, come back to all fours or straight back to downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Bring yourself forward and down, all fours, and transition over to sit on your bum. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. Come to lay down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your heels a little bit closer to your bum. Knees are still bent, hands down by the sides. Push off your feet, lift your hips up, roll your shoulders in to lift that heart, bridge pose. You can bring your hands underneath your bum. This is one active way to do bridge pose. You can also place a block in between those legs and squeeze the block, ensuring some burning in the thighs there. Another restorative way is to bring the block right underneath your sacrum, so above where the good Lord split you. And rest down, rest easy, pull those shoulder blades together, lift that heart, restorative bridge. Wherever you land, remember to breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You're on the block, go ahead and push off your feet again, lift the hips, remove the block. Bring your knees into your chest. Now rock forward and back and come up to sit. Go ahead and grab your strap. Legs are out straight in front of you. You can pick up your cushions. Pull them back so you can feel grounding in the sitting bones. Wrap the strap around the feet. Get nice and tall on the inhale, and on the exhale, bring your heart towards the chest with the help from the strap. So really trying to create length here versus just folding over. Inhaling through the back. Exhaling through the back. Release the strap. And lay down onto your backs. Your right knee is going to come in. So pull your right knee in. Take that strap and wrap it around your right foot. And straighten that leg up towards the sky. Knee is straight or with a soft bend. You have the strap in both hands. Pause here and breathe, opening up those hamstrings. Go ahead and place the strap over into the right hand and open that leg up out to the right hand side, opening the inner groin. Breathe, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale to lift that leg straight back up. Transition the strap into the left hand this time. Cross the right leg over the straight left. Gaze over your right arm into a twist. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, lift that leg back up. Release the strap. Give yourself a hug once again with the right knee. Release the right leg next to the left. Pause for a moment. Notice the differences between the left and the right leg. Inhale, bring the left knee this time. Give yourself a hug up towards the chest. Grab the strap. Wrap the strap around the bottom of the left foot. Straighten that left leg straight to the sky. Micro bend in the knee if needed. Pull that strap, pulling those toes towards that forehead. You can flex and point your toe to open up the ankle a little bit more. Strap comes in the left hand. Allow the left leg to fly open, opening up the left groin. Inhale, lift that leg back up. Strap comes into the right hand. Cross the left leg over the straight right into a twist. Gaze over the left arm. And breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale to lift that leg straight up. Release the strap. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice hug. Release it down. Pause for a moment. And bring both knees in towards your chest, moving into happy baby. So you can take your peace fingers and wrap it around your big toes or grab the outside of your feet. And straightening the knees and rocking from left to right. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Softly bringing your knees back together. And transitioning into Shavasana for restoration and final recovery. Take one last deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and completely relax. Take this time for you to connect to peace. Stay here as long as you can. Namaste.